Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to a new day of the Elder Scrolls Arena. We're now fast traveling to, where are we going now? Was it to Vale? Wait, what's the name of the next? Wait, have we been to Port New View yet? I wasn't paying attention. No, because it's 5 days to get to the next town, right? Yeah. Well, we're going to be Port New View because Port New View is only like. Did I just come from Port New View? I don't know. Okay, there's a reason why I don't know. It's because I've forgotten everything. Because I'm in Japan now. So, whoa, I'm in Japan. Yeah, so it's the 16th of the sun's whatever. So yesterday, first thing in the morning, I recorded, the episode, and I started my journey, which was quite a journey. My journey was slightly shortened because usually I would catch about an hour train, then bus to get from my apartment to the airport. Um, but in this case, my parents were actually nice enough to actually drive me to the airport. So that, I mean, obviously it was still a journey, but being driven is a lot different to riding a bus or train. And then obviously I had to jump on the plane, which was a 9-hour plane ride, and then I met the waifus at the airport, and we took a it was a 3-hour bus ride from the airport to her hometown, and then from there, she had parked a car, we jumped in the car, and drove to the home. At which point I proceeded to sleep because I was freaking tired. Um, Actually, usually I record these videos in the first thing in the morning. It's actually like night time because even today we've been very busy doing stuff. Tomorrow I gotta work, so that's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'm in Japan. I'm in the room, not the piano room, but the dad's old room, and yeah, the moment I got here, I was like, because when I left, right, when I left in December. There's a coffee table, a fairly large coffee table that I put my laptop on, that I use when I'm doing these sort of videos. There's a smallish TV cabinet which was empty when I left because it was filled with my PlayStation 3 and my whole park and all that stuff. There's a coffee table that was empty because I usually put my remote controls there, my phone, water, tissues, and so these three things were completely empty when I left. Also, clothes rack that I have all my business attire was empty because I took all that with me. I come back and the clothes rack's full of stuff. The TV cabinet's full of junk. The coffee table is completely covered in things, and the little side table that I've got here was covered in cosmetics. So obviously, someone had decided to move into my room while I was away, um, and yeah. So I'm starting. I haven't really finished pulling out all her stuff. I haven't even set up the PlayStation 3 yet, or anything for that matter. I've literally just plugged in my laptop. Had to find a whatchamacallit, one of those plug adapters to change it from an Australian plug to a Japanese plug, so that I could actually make this freaking video. So I got a bit of well, yeah, it's a bit of a journey ahead of me. Not only, uh, it wouldn't be so much of a pain in the ass if it weren't for the fact that I just spent the last, I don't know, 2 weeks, doing the exact same thing, in my apartment, which is just rip out all the crap that was in there and just get rid of it. And this is kind of hard because, as I was saying in my previous videos, since the new year I've taken on this Zen-like approach of abandoning things that I don't need. Unfortunately, most of the items in this room are not mine to throw out, and I would throw them out if I could, but I probably shouldn't, otherwise I'll get my butt chewed out. But it's nice to be back in Japan. It's nice to have decent internet, and I haven't actually used it yet, which brings me on to my next point. Probably should start uploading videos. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to do it yesterday, I was dead tired. Wanted to do it today, was completely busy. Probably going to start doing that right now. It's really dumb of me saying this before I started uploading. But, fingers crossed, get some videos uploaded today. Hopefully the Papers, Please video. It's really dumb to say this because Papers, Please will be up before this video. But anyway, I'm probably going to go out on a limb and say that my second Papers, Please video, which is the one that I'm going to upload after I've uploaded all of the videos that I'm behind on, probably won't be uploaded today, and it will probably be sometime, hopefully tomorrow or maybe the day after. Well, fingers crossed. So I got all souvenirs and stuff. I got, Tim Tams, which is a Australian sort of chocolate biscuit sort of thing for the parentals. I got the my wife who likes Desperate Housewives, so I got the 8th and final season of that, which means I'm probably gonna have to watch it at some point. I mean, I don't have to actually physically watch it like Clockwork Orange style, but it'll be on the TV while I'm doing other stuff. And anyway, also I bought a didgeridoo, which I previously bought for the wifey like ages ago. Thought I'd just bring it over. I bought a nice little book that's got like some pictures and stuff of my hometown and the areas around that. The for the rentals, and by that I mean the parentals, and by that I mean the parents-in-law. They didn't really like it that much. I also had a wall scroll that I did like when I was in high school and I came to Japan, and I wrote like I think the word I wrote was peace in like calligraphy in like Japanese writing, and they didn't really care for that either. I think the mother-in-law's a bit sore that I've been away for so long. Obviously it's not my fault. Had to come back to Australia for Christmas and that, and then I couldn't come back to Japan because the flights were so expensive. Basically the 15th, which is when I came back, was like the first day that it was not cheap, but a normal price. Before that, there was either no flights available or it was ridiculously expensive, like $1,000 one way or some bullshit. And I wasn't going to do that. So, I'm sure she'll get over it eventually. I just have to keep charming her to death until she loves me again, which is pretty easy because I'm such a charmer. And it's not as cold as I expected. I actually expected it to be damn cold. It wasn't snowing when I got back, and it wasn't actually that chilly. It's a little bit cold, but it's probably not that much colder than what it was when I left in December. So that's good, because I was expecting it to be friggin' freezing. I did prepare though, so I've got like a scarf, and I got gloves, and I got like 3 jackets that can go on top of each other, and like 2 pants that can go on top of each other. So I'm set. Like if it gets cold, I'm gonna be warm and toasty. Although when I'm wearing those gloves, I can't touch anything. Like I can't play video games with those gloves on. But that's what the heat is for. But anyway, so I'm just settling in. I'm gonna have to, once I stop recording here, I'm gonna have to start unpacking stuff and setting up the PlayStation so I can play games again. I did enjoy playing Resident Evil. I bought Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 on PSN. 6 months ago, just before I came to Japan. And I got to Japan, and I think I've mentioned this, I can't play PlayStation 1 games on my PS3 if I'm connected to a Japanese TV. It might just be my TV, but I actually think it's just TVs in general. So that sucked. So I actually got a chance to play the game. I didn't finish it, unfortunately, but I played it enough to say, oh, this is actually a pretty fun game. And hopefully one day in the future when I go back to Australia I'll be able to finish the damn game. And finish the other 2 games for that matter. But anyway, I think I've talked enough. I'm still tired, so I'm going to go rest and unpack some stuff. And when we come back, we'll still be fast traveling, and I'll hopefully have something else to talk about. Maybe the fact that I've unpacked everything. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.